5 mobile apps that can harm you without you even knowing it. Many of us love apps. They allow us to stay connected, entertained, and organized. However, with millions of apps out there, how can you ensure that you're only installing safe ones? Unfortunately, some apps can pose significant risks without you even realizing it. From privacy breaches to performance issues, malicious apps can cause all sorts of trouble. That's why today, we're diving into 5 types of apps that you should be cautious of before hitting that install button. Number 1. Free VPN apps. Virtual private networks, or VPNs, can help you protect your privacy online by hiding your IP address and encrypting your data. But not all VPNs are created equal. While many paid VPNs are reliable, some free VPNs can actually be risky. Some free VPNs may log your browsing history and even sell it to third parties. Others might contain malware that can steal your passwords or credit card information. Additionally, many free VPNs don't have the same level of encryption as paid services, leaving your data vulnerable while you browse. Using a free VPN might seem like a good way to save money, but it's just not worth the risk. Instead, consider using a reputable paid VPN service. No. 2. Flashlight apps. Remember when smartphones didn't have flashlights? Those were some dark times. Back then, flashlight apps were all the rage, allowing users to turn their phone's screen into a makeshift torch. But nowadays, every smartphone already has a built-in flashlight feature. Not only is it more convenient, but it's also much more energy efficient. Yet flashlight apps are still out there, many of which still ask for unnecessary permissions like your location, contacts, or even microphone access. These apps often don't need these permissions to work, and granting them can pose privacy risks. So unless you're using a flashlight app that respects your privacy and security, it's best to stick with your phone's native flashlight. No. 3. Free mobile games loaded with ads. Mobile games are a dime a dozen on app stores, especially the free ones, but not all games are created equal. Some free games can be incredibly addictive and entertaining, but they come with a catch. These games are often filled with intrusive ads that can be annoying and disruptive, but that's not all. These ads also track your behavior and collect your personal info through a process called data mining. This data can then be sold to marketing companies who may use it to target you with ads for similar products. Moreover, these ad-heavy games often run in the background, draining your phone's battery and slowing it down. To protect your privacy and device, it's best to stick to games from trusted developers and check reviews before downloading. No. 4. Battery saver and phone cleaner apps. Apps promising to save your battery or clean up your phone are extremely popular. The idea of extending your phone's lifespan or boosting its performance is appealing. However, many of these battery saver or cleaner apps do more harm than good. These apps often run continuously in the background, consuming your phone's resources and slowing it down. They may also prevent your phone from getting better at optimizing itself over time. Both Android and iOS already have built-in tools for cleaning and optimizing your phone, so it's best to avoid these apps and stick to your phone's native settings. Number 5. Unknown messaging and calling apps. With concerns over privacy and security, some people seek alternatives to popular messaging and calling apps like WhatsApp, Telegram, or Signal. This is understandable, especially with concerns over big tech monopolies. However, many lesser-known chat or calling apps may not offer the same level of security as these big names. Some of these apps might have poor security, meaning your messages aren't encrypted or private. Others might share your conversations with advertisers or even spy on your chats. In fact, some have been banned in certain countries for doing exactly that. When it comes to your privacy, it's usually best to stick to well-known apps that are known for their security and encryption. Closing thoughts, your phone is your portal to the digital world, so it's essential to be cautious about the apps you install. From VPNs to flashlight apps, games, battery savers, and unknown messaging apps, there are many app types you should be wary of. Remember, an app's usefulness doesn't justify potential privacy breaches or security risks. Always check reviews, permissions, and the developer before hitting install. Your privacy and security are worth the extra few minutes of research. So what types of apps do you avoid on your smartphone? Share your thoughts and experiences below. And don't forget to share this video with your friends and family to help them stay safe online. Stay informed, stay secure.